Hello, my PC students. In this question, we're going to do an if statement again for more review, and we're going to do some sum ifs. So let's go to File and open up the file called, go to Browse, and the file should be called XX Auto. So let's go to our classes drive and go to your PC folder, go to Teaching Docs and go to If Statements and go to the one called XX Auto, and you can see it right here. So double click and then we'll go to File, Save As, and we'll go to Browse and we'll go to your U drive, Print Com, Excel, go to Excel here, and If Statements. Alright, click in the file name box, press Home, type in your name and the current date for you, whatever that is, and save it. Okay, let's go to View, let's go to Zoom, and let's put in Custom, and we'll try, I think 150 should work. Oh, just. No, you know what? I'm going to go back and put it at 140 so that I can see everything on the screen, and you can too. Okay, so now here we have, it said calculate the commission. Well, that's pretty easy and straightforward. You can see that. You can take your sales times your commission rate, and of course this won't be absolute because there's all different rates, as we can see. This will be relative. So grab your fill handle, and still it's a pretty good commission when you consider the size of your sales. All right, now the bonus. The question says, using an if statement, find the bonus for those agents whose sales are $500,000 or more. Now, if your sales are greater than or equal to, then we've got to calculate a bonus, right? So we want to know all the ones that are more than that. So equals if, and we want to take your sales are more than or equal to 500,000. Okay, and remember, no dollar signs, no commas. There's my condition. If it's true, I get a 0.5% commission on my sales. Otherwise, I get 0. Okay, so therefore, now I'm going to put in 0.5, and don't miss that. It's not 5%, it's 0.5% on your sales. All right, and did it say if the sales are greater than, count on the sales. All right, so calculate 0.5% times your sales. All right, otherwise 0. Now, I put the 0.5%, but I want to reference that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to close my parentheses, go down and reference it, and then I'll fix it. So I'm going to go here, and I'm going to say bonus, and I'm going to put in 0.5%. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to come back here, press F2 to edit, and now I want to take out this, and I want to put in my reference of B23, and B23 has to be absolute because everyone has to be compared to that. So press function key F4 to make it absolute. All right, so the first person got 3,200 because their sales were more. Now, let's see how many bonuses we got. Oh, we only got one for Ford, Jaguar, Nissan, and Pontiac. All right, so what's our total compensation then? We had a commission, but some of us got bonuses. So what you want equals sum, open your parentheses, and you got commission plus bonus. Remember, you never get paid for your sales. Okay, those are sales for a company. All right, so drag down, and now you've calculated all of your salaries. Okay, let's pick up this number and go to Home and double click on our Format Painter, and we want to paint from here down. Okay, so we got a dollar sign at the beginning of the columns. We have no totals at this point in time, so therefore we don't have a dollar sign. But here's our totals, so we're going to put in here equals sum, open your parentheses, and you want to highlight all your sales down to here. Okay, so you've got your total sales. Now go Control C, go Control, we're across here, Control V. All right. and the dollar signs all came in, and everything has been added for us. All right, let's go Control S to save. Now the next part says use a SUMIF to calculate the total compensation for Phoenix. All right, so we could put it here after Phoenix or here. I think just if you're going to print out, this will save space. So I'm going to put it here. And now we want to go equals SUMIF. Okay, so first of all, it says what is the range that we want to evaluate. Okay, we want to evaluate the total compensation. We want to know the total compensation for Phoenix. All right, so therefore we want to evaluate the location. Like, where are we going to find Phoenix? Under location. So now this is the evaluation range, comma. What is the criteria? The criteria is Phoenix. Now you can click in any one of the cells that has Phoenix in it. Doesn't matter. And you could have typed it in like quotation marks, Phoenix, quotation marks. You could have done that too, but it was just as easy to click in the cell. Comma, and now what range are you going to sum? It asked you for total compensation, so you've got to sum. This is the range that you're going to sum, all the ones that are equal to Phoenix. Close your parentheses, press enter, and did you get 59,990? And you should have. Okay, so let's try it again. All right, so let's go here. For Tempe, what equals SUMIF. All right, think again. We want to evaluate the location, so we select the location. Next, the formula tells us what's the criteria. Criteria, Tempe is the criteria, comma, and what range are you supposed to sum? The sum range, and of course that always has to be values because you have to sum something. All right, close your parentheses and press enter. Okay, I've done two like that. Now on the third one, we will go equals SUMIF, open your parentheses, and again, what range do we want to evaluate? The location, comma. Now this time I'm going to go quote, just so you can say it, and put in Tucson, and quote, okay, comma. And then what is my sum range? My sum range are these values for the compensation. Close your parentheses, press enter. So very easily you can do it either way. Like you can have it where I just picked up the cell, or you can have it where you keyed it in. I don't think you would key it in. Most times I don't. In case you make a keyboarding error, I just click in the cell. All right, so that's the end of that question. So that was pretty easy. So we'll stop there. So save your work.